I just returned from the VA, and I'm not usually making videos about certain things, but it came to me that while I was over there, one of them just had a real problem with me having a Marine Corps hat on. So, and then having some pins on. And I have no clue what his problem was. So I had to ask, what the problem was. And he had served during a time when he hadn't seen any women Marines, or he had been in a place where there wasn't any during the Vietnam War. And I didn't understand how that was my problem, that he wasn't. He served an 18-month or a 2-year or 3-year stint in the late 70s, and I'm 76 to 92 and officially retired in 97 and a chief warrant officer. And then he's trying to tell me that I didn't exist. And then he's trying to rip the patch off my arm, and he's trying to flip it because he doesn't like the fact that it has a Marine Corps emblem on it with a thing on it. And he's got his MAGA hat on. He's real proud of it. And I asked him, I said, well, all right, I've been listening to all these people on the internet talking about, how much they love the guy they voted for, acting like they're the ones who got voted in. And I asked him, tell me why you voted for him. And it takes people a while, that I've noticed, even on these young guys that are over there, that are getting paid from Venmo or PayPal or whatever. They're making a living off of this crap. And more power to them, because they're more educated about all of the things than I am. But I don't understand is he couldn't even give me a reason, and then he goes straight for abortion. And I was like, all right, then I guess, sex is out of the way for you, but you're still getting your blue pills, I'm sure. And the guy's like, 60 some years old. He goes, yeah, I get my blue pills. And I said, well, then they'll take birth control away from, the younger women. And he goes, well, they don't need it. And I said, then why do you need Viagra? And he was like, well, I like just policies. Policies for what? Christian values. Christian values. I said, well, if you had premarital sex, you're 60 some years old. And he goes, well, yeah, I did. Well, how many wives have you had? And he goes, well, he's had 3. And all divorced? Yeah. Well, that's not a Christian value. And then he turned around, he looked, and I was like, well, the only thing I care about is it says love thy neighbor. And it was like, I don't care if you're pink, green, or purple. And he goes, well, immigrants. And I was like, immigrants? His son they're talking about now was born before Melania was even became a citizen. So, and all of his children were from foreign wives. So, immigrants, everybody's an immigrant here. I'm just not understanding how it takes you to come up with this crap that you're endorsing somebody that you just is so bravado, and that's what it's all about. It's a bravado thing. It's a testosterone thing. And then he makes fun of people, and he bullies people, and he's always got a quick wit about him, but he's about as dumb as a fucking rock. The guy's not a politician. I voted for him because he's not a politician. He doesn't need to be a politician. He needs to be a decent human being. Do you know anything about Project 2025? Well, no, he didn't write it. Well, I had a friend of mine, and we're all passing around a revised, explanation of Project 25. It doesn't take enough to read a condensed version of it. Do you even know what it means? His own VP says women that have no children are of no value. It just makes me so angry over and over again that just being a decent human being is the reason that you should vote for somebody. The man's not a decent human being. So this FAFO, fuck around and find out. So you voted against the veterans' rights. We're going to lose our health care, dumbass. We're going to lose our disability, dumbass. We're going to lose Social Security and Medicare, dumbass. And I'm looking at him like, how would you feel as your 80-some-year-old mother is going to lose her Social Security? She's going to lose her Medicare. She's going to move in with you. No, she's not. Yeah, she is. If she doesn't have any money, are you going to take care of her? The government will. No, they're not. Because they are trying to make the rich richer and the poor poor. Yeah, I like this FAFO. Big t-shirt. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, I don't care. Make all the comments you want in the comment section. You know, I don't go on here much to say a lot, but damn. Are y'all just that stupid?